Hey, what's up folks? Jerky Jones here. Fun video for you today. Real fun. Gonna go over the damage to my bumper in the back of my van. So a couple weeks ago, I got rear-ended. I was parked at a red light, minding my own business. Tim Hortons coffee's not even open, sitting there on the dash or in my little coffee holder on the doghouse, and oh, wouldn't you know it, all of a sudden I heard bang, bang, and then within 1 second, bang, right into me, and I went, whoa, and like, head went flying forward, coffee went flying off the dash, big shake, and I went, for crying out, someone fucking smashed into me, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about that real quickly. Short video, just gonna show you the damage to the bumper that this little fender bender made. So this is where I got hit. There's a dent down there and a tear in the back. So what happened was the guy went flying, and I'm pretty sure he smashed into the tire first and then angled this way, hit my bumper. Surprisingly, did not even break the brake light or the tail light, and went up, shot off this way. If you look from the side, you'll see she went right in the metal. I'll show you the other side for comparison. This is what it should look like with, you know, a gap in here, and you put your hand and the bumper sticks out nice. But on the damage side, he's right in there. You're not fitting no fingers in there. So there is a little disappointing part, which I'll flip the camera around and show you right now. My back door doesn't open, and I didn't really notice, and then my insurance guy was like, hey, he came and took pictures, and he was like, oh, I didn't, he's like, can you see if the back door opens for my report? And I put the key in, pulled it, it opened like 1/3 of a centimeter, half a centimeter, and then it's stuck. I can't get it open, and now I can't really close it either. It's real stiff. So I think it's from being hit so hard on the with the tire part. So yeah, here's the door, and you can see it's kind of open a little bit, and you get your finger in there, but then you go down to the bottom and it's dented in a bit. So it really sucks. I can't close it. No. Alright, the only other thing I want to show you about this accident is up underneath. It's kind of interesting. Didn't really do too much to the frame or anything, but it is pushed in pretty close to the black water tank. And yeah, a little bit of a bend right there. Yeah, so you know, overall she took it pretty good, I would say. American steel, they don't make them like they used to. Buddy was cruising at a clip there. There was a lot of force. My neck was stiff the next day. I was like, oh, I could barely move my neck, but it went away after a day or two. There's no permanent damage. I'm saying that, but I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I was just a little stiff. I was like, Frank. But I will say Buddy's truck was pretty smashed up, pretty crunched in at the front there. Yeah, this thing was like a rock. It probably gave him some force when he hit it, because I tell you, it hit me pretty hard. But anyways, all right, I'm just back in the van for a little privacy, and you know, I'm in this townhouse complex right now. I'll explain that in a minute too. But anyways, yeah, so the whole accident, like I said, I was just sitting there. All of a sudden, I just got hit. I was at a red light. Was no fault of my own. Insurance got a hold of me the next day. Sorry, I got in touch with them, and then they sent me got in touch back with me, and it's been pretty easy, pretty seamless dealing with the insurance. They deemed I was not at fault for anything, so I got like total reimbursement. A guy came by, took some pictures, a quote, or a guy that figures out the value of the damage. I can't remember what they're called. So he came by, he's super nice, texted me a bunch, sent him some pictures, he took some pictures, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just waiting to hear back. I'll get in touch with them here soon and see what's up. And yeah, they said I can either just take some cash or I can have them send the money to the repair shop. So anyways, we'll figure out what I'm gonna do here. But yeah, the door doesn't work, kind of sucks. The bumper's dinged in, but really, it could have been a lot worse, you know. I'm quite surprised. The van held up pretty good, drives just fine. It's not like super duper bad damage. It's not affecting anything really. So, you know, that's awesome. And yeah, I'll just explain. When I got hit, it was like I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. I just felt it. I got out. There was a couple other vehicles that got hit. And this like super duper old man was driving. I don't know if he fell asleep at the wheel. I don't know if someone cut him off. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Or if he just zoned out or what. Maybe it was someone else's fault. I don't know. But anyways, he was shocked and he was like, I don't know what happened. I'd never been in an accident. And he was kind of slow and a little stunned. And, you know, everyone else was like, hey, run around, take a picture, take this. This guy was just like kind of in shock, but not really. He wasn't that injured, but you know, just like, I don't know. Took the info, took pictures. I was gone within like half an hour because I had to go to work. So, you know, I took all the info of that guy's driver's license and insurance and all that. You know, it's been pretty good so far. It's pretty seamless. So anyways, that is the story. I just figured I'd make a video about it. Something, you know, a little accident video. Like I said, I'll try to upload the pictures from my cell phone. They might not be great quality. The van, she's a tough one. So, you know, it felt pretty good. Like seeing the damage wasn't that bad. Seeing his damage, total write-off of the truck. I was like, huh. Anything? I go, fuck, I'm in a little tank here. So, you know, it's kind of good. If the zombie apocalypse comes, you know, one of these bad boys plow through all those zombies and, yeah, won't even have you might bust a headlight. That's it. You're going. Anyways, all right, folks. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments. Yeah, what can you do, man? You're just sitting at a red light and you get smashed. It probably happens to like 10,000 people every day, just in North America alone. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Peace.